All right, everybody, it's D-Roc and Dom on the radio. We're gonna, you know Katt Williams, right? The comedian.
Yep.
You been following that at all? He's doing he got arrested for the 36th time in 5 years. Have you followed that at all? Have you seen any of that?
Yeah, I seen that. He said he retired. You know, he was gonna let it go, but I feel like he's just going through a stage. He probably will come back, or he might not. You know, it depends on his frame of mind right now. You know, he probably be a little bit tired of it. You know, the spotlight can do a number on a lot of people, and I feel like, you know, he was just one of them people that it took control of his life, and he couldn't control his life.
Yeah, I think so too. That's I guess what they did now is they went up to his office and they took his kids from him. They broke in his house, found some guns, and then they took his kids out of his office, you know, and they got him walking down. I mean, you think like some of these celebrities, I know, you know, I mean, you think they just need like a break? This stuff just kind of wears on them. Just this high profile life.
Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like, you know, the people kind of got to him. You know, I don't say more or less it was him. You know, people can get to you too and kind of take your personal life away from you. And when your personal life gets taken away from you, it can drive you crazy. You know, a person always expecting you to be that character that you was in a certain movie, or that character that you was on this, or a character that you was on this, and they don't never look at you for who you are. They look at you as that character. So they capitalize off that character other than you. You know, instead of calling them Katt Williams, they might call them Money Mike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
You know? So it's like, you know, a lot of people don't look at him for him being him as a human being. He's still a person. And they take that away from a lot of actors, comedians, rappers. You know, they take who they project out there and take that as them, other than taking them for being them, and that's a human being. Everybody have feelings. Everybody have emotions. Everybody have good days. Everybody have bad days. You know, you can expect a person to always have a good day, and that's what they I think that a lot of people get wrong with celebrities. They always expect a celebrity to be having a good day. Come on, you don't have a good day every day, so that celebrity don't have to have a good day every day. Yeah, and that's what we as the fans forget about, that they're still human.
Yeah, that's a good point. Have you ever had someone catch you like off guard where you just came from something crazy and then fans come up, want an autograph, and it's like, you ever experience stuff like that, just like walk around Atlanta?
Yeah. I don't have plenty of days like I'm having a bad day. I still got to smile to a person. You know, I can be got through arguing with somebody on the phone and have to turn right around and look at a person and smile. Hey, how you doing? Knowing that I'm really not in the mood right now. But, you know, a person don't want to see that or hear that. They always expect you to always be in a good mood.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's true. It's just under that microscope.
I was watching, what I was watching? I was watching a TV show, and they was talking to celebrities about, you know, do they feel like the paparazzi is a good thing or a bad thing? Like, I take it two ways. The paparazzi can be a good thing when you want it to, but it can be a good thing when you're not even wanting them around. But a lot of people always want the paparazzi attention, to when they don't want their attention, they don't know how to shut it down, because you put yourself into that spotlight. Like you move to L.A., you know you're around all the paparazzi. Mm-hmm. They right there. You know they're going to be right there. They in your face. So you cannot get mad when you're trying to have a personal day, but you move to the number one spot where you can't be incognito.
Incognito. Yeah. Yeah, no, you know, I agree with you, Cole, 100%. It's people like they work towards something, and they look at all these people like on TV and on the radio and all that, and they sit there and dream like, oh man, I want to be a superstar, I want to be a A-lister, I want my music here all around the world, and then they get that, and they don't want to accept everything that comes with it. They just want to always think about me, but that's what you work towards. You know, you work towards you know, you said that's what you want, and then that's what you get. And people feel like, oh no, I don't. Now today I want to be left alone, but that's what you signed up for, you know.
Yeah,
so
I look at it like my personal time is at home. If I'm at home, I know can't nobody bother me. If you come to my door and bother me at my house, I have the right to call the police, call anybody, or do anything to you because you came and bothered me. But once I leave the house, I'm automatically a Ying and Twins. I'm not D'Angelo Holmes. I'm automatically a Ying and Twins when I leave the house.
Yeah.
So I have to wear them shoes. When I leave out my house, I have to expect somebody gonna come up to me and say, hey, you know who you is? Yeah, you know who you are? You know, I have to expect that. Yeah,
that's a good point. Hey, what about movies? D-Roc, you see a lot of movies?
Oh yeah, I watch hella movies.
What about, did you see, what's that, Django Unchained? Did you see that?
No, I ain't want to see that yet. The way I do it, I have a collection. I collect DVDs, so I wait on everything to come out on DVD. You know, I'm Walmart Tuesday. You know, the movies come out Tuesday at Walmart, and I'm a faithful Walmart shopper.
I know you are. I know we've done some interviews I've been on the phone with, and you're always at Walmart. I know. And you'll stop talking to all them dudes. I know you love Walmart. The Django movie, so it's a Quentin Tarantino movie, right? Quentin Tarantino came out with this new movie, and I think it's got Jamie Foxx in it, if I'm right. But I guess he wrote in the end. Yeah, he wrote in, I guess it says the N-word 110 times, and Spike Lee thinks that everybody should boycott it. What do you think about that? You think that's like a double standard?
Well, one thing about it is, like how I look at it is, in that time, that was what was going on. You know, you can't take that away from history. So he made a movie based upon that time. So at that time, you know, the N-word was thrown out there a whole lot. But if you look at it in these days, the N-word is still thrown out there. So, you know, just because Spike Lee don't like it, you know, you got a whole new generation who's on another level of that. Yeah, that's true. Do you think it's like coming from Spike Lee? I mean, he's done the same thing in his movies, so I'm not sure, you know why he's so adamant about that. Well, I just say the way I look at it is he's just looking at it like, okay, this white man made this movie and used the N-word too many times, like, and he's not getting the perception of the movie. You know, the movie was based upon the time when we were slaves.
Yeah. So I guess Tyga's getting sued. One of his music videos, I think they exposed a nipple. Have you seen some of Tyga's videos? You think they're like, these rap videos are just getting like pornographic? You think they're too, you know, they're getting like starting to cross the line?
Yeah, I can't say the new generation is getting a little bit more sexual with everything, but you know that's the way the world going though.
Yeah.
So do you blame it on the artist or blame it on society? I would have to blame it on society and not the artist. The artist just living in the world, and you know, well, how do a person get paid? A person get paid for putting out, you know, what's going on today. You know, you can't rap about the 80s and think a person gonna relate to it if they weren't born in the 80s.
Right. Well, when you do these music videos, I mean, I know you got a director, you know what I mean, you got the artist involvement. I mean, how much do you think the artist really has say in these videos? I mean, is it just like you show up at the set like everybody else and they tell you what to do, or I mean, do you think like your videos, are you guys really on top of it, or is it like get the final cut and it's over?
Well, one thing I can say these days, a lot of artists are shooting their own videos. So, you know, they are their own directors. So, you know, it's like whatever they want, that's what they're doing. That's why it's getting to the point with like what you were saying. It's getting so too sexual in the videos because the artists are shooting their own videos. And they don't have somebody there saying, nah, we can't do that. We can't do this. It's like, come on, you can shoot the video how you want it and put it on the internet. And can't nobody tell you it got to be edited. So it's like you controlling your own destiny.
Do you ever have people, you know, run it by you before they blast it out, or is it just out there? And I mean, do you think it's like they're losing creative control?
No, I feel like a lot of artists have their own creative control because if you really look at it, a lot of these rappers are shooting a video to every song that they bring out, but they're spending their own money. You know, but and these days it really ain't hard to spend your own money because if you buy your own camera, you can shoot a video to everything, and you can shoot it the way you want it, and can't nobody tell you how to edit it. You edit it the way you want it, and that's what's going on these days. Like everybody hands-on doing everything they sell.
Do you like the independent movement? Do you think it makes the things more fair or more difficult? Like, what do you think about these indie artists? Like, do you think this movement is better for music?
You know, music is always changing. I just look at it as it just really reverted back to the 90s. If you remember back in the 90s, you could put out a single before your album came out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
that's what I feel it reverted back to. Now it reverted back to the same thing. I don't have to buy your album. I can just buy that one song that I like. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I can go on iTunes and buy that one song. So it just really just went back to the old way it was, but in a bigger form because we have the internet. So you have more ways to promote. You have the world being able to buy your song other than just, I'm going to put it out in this region, I'm going to put it out in this region. We're going to press up just this many copies. You ain't got to worry about pressing nothing up. You just put it on the internet.
Yeah. I mean, people are releasing so much music for free. I mean, if you were talking to, like, upcoming artists, I mean, how do you make money in the music game?
Dedication. You know, one thing about it, if you want to be that successful artist, you got to have dedication. If you're not going to dedicate yourself, then okay. Then you're not going to make no money. But, you know, you put dedication into it, you're going to prosper.
Cool. All right, D-Roc, we'll talk to everybody next week.
All right.